Lucille Bluth crossed paths with Lucille Austero.
Lucille? Lucille! Aren't you something? Showing up here without your husband. Shame be damned. Caution to the wind.
That's so sweet, darling. I'm here to support you. You're the one who's all alone and likely to stay that way. My husband's just a phone call away.
That's one call per day, isn't it? Gee, I should think he'd want to save that for his lawyer.
At least he's in prison, not an urn.
You are so deliciously witty.
Are we having fun?
The other Lucille also suffers from severe vertigo. Lucille Austero, meanwhile, perhaps because she'd never seen him without his glasses, first took notice of Buster. Buster, however, failed to notice her. And she sent him a proposition.
Excuse me, sir. This is for you.
Buster was waiting in the hallway.
Buster?
Oh, Miss Ostero. What are you doing here?
Touch of the dizzies.
Oh.
So listen, Buster, have you given any thought to my offer?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I mean, my phone hasn't made a peep.
Has your hair always been that pointy, Miss Ostero?
It's Lucille.
Right. That's my mom's name.
Yes. Buster! Help! Oh! I'm all right.
And Buster makes a bold move.
Buster!
Let's go for it.
In fact, Lucille Bluth had made sure of that.
Lucille!
I got you tickets to the producers. I already saw it in New York. But that's of no use to a woman whose vertigo makes flying a grotesque misadventure.
You must have scrimped and saved for these. But isn't this the night of the auction?
Is it?
Lucille had been pursuing him ever since.
Buster, hi, it's me again. I've still got those producer's tickets, and I'd love to share them with you. I don't want you to think I'm taking this more seriously than you
are, and unless you're planning some grand romantic gesture, my feelings are just the teensiest bit hurt.
The real Lupe, however, was leaving Lucille's for the evening.
Oh, Buster! Oh. Hello. It appears my one-time admirer is not planning some grand romantic gesture after all. You know what? It's his loss. It's his loss. It's his loss!
The lovely Lucille! Ooh, lucky bastard.
And Buster showed up just in time.
$10,000! Buster!
To bid on the wrong Lucille.
How grand! How terribly grand!
Concerned Buster as he'd been secretly dating his mother's best friend and chief social rival, Lucille Austero.
Can't we just stay here and play poker again? You can bet your vertigo medicine against my anxiety pills.
No. Buster, for God's sake, there's music to hear, places to go, envy to stir. Look, I'm tired of keeping our love a secret. We are going out, and that is that. Oh, Buster. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Buster finally gave in to Lucille II's wishes.
You ready to show me off before God and the whole world?
Well, it's not my dad's reaction I'm worried about.
Buster arrived with Lucille Austero and naturally assumed the yells of disgust were directed toward him.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Buster?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lucille. Yeah, Lucille. Ma, I'm sorry.
Man, that old lady has really done a number on you, hasn't she?
And accidentally entered her apartment, thinking it was his mother's.
I need you right now.
Fellas, take a powder.
Where were you, buddy? You barely even leave Mom's apartment.
In fact, Buster was worried about running into Lucille too, so he never left his mother's apartment. Lucille too was also supposed to go, but was waiting until she saw Buster emerge. Next day, Buster decided it was time to deal with the situation with Lucille Austero.
I've already got a Lucille in my life.
I understand. That's healthy.
Yeah, I didn't mean to lead you on.
Oh, Buster, I feel so foolish.
No.
Yes, I'm foolish and I'm funny and I'm needy. Am I needy?
No.
Are you sure I'm not needy? Because I feel needy sometimes.
No.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
we're probably not that different, you and me. You and I. Is it I or is it me?
Buster, it's us.
Yes, it is us. Us.
Buster, do you remember when we were kissing last night?
It was a wild, wild ride. But is this something we can do? Is this something society will allow?
I don't care what other people think. My God, for the first time in years, I felt like I was standing on solid ground.
You know, my panic attacks have decreased. I feel confident. I'm feeling proud, even. I mean, for the first time in my life.
I'll call Dr. Miller.
Sir, we will not be starting with lace cousins until you leave.
Excuse me, but I thought my AARP card was good for one and a guest.
Now, you know what? I knew society would never accept this, and they never will.
Tension had been high between the two Lucilles since Buster had announced he'd been dating her. Although neither had addressed this, both had given indications of their true feelings.
Mom, you're ruining our fort!
Hello, Lucille.
Hello, Lucille. Having a good time with my son?
Actually, we're having a wonderful time.
You know, he's damaged goods. He was born with a hole in his heart.
Now listen to me, Lucille. I'm gonna fill that hole, because we're in love.
Oh, please. You're no more in love with him than I am.
Okay, we're all saying some things we're going to regret.
Meanwhile, Job was almost ready to begin his show.
Wiggle those sexy gams, lady.
I'm okay with myself. I'm okay with this.
She realized how important love was to her children.
Mom,
Hello, Buster.
if you're still mad, I don't care. I'm in love.
I actually came to ask Lucille something.
What?
I was wondering if you'd like to play bridge with me next week.
Oh, I'd absolutely adore it. Oh, Lucille. Oh, God, look at us, Buster. We're back together again. Lucille and Lucille.
You guys are friends again. We play bridge together. Could you just separate?
Buster, meanwhile, was still worried about Lucille too, whose condition seemed to be worsening.
You okay? How's your nausea? I mean, our nausea.
And Lucille found a way to force a wedge into her son's relationship.
Lucille, guess who's coming to dinner? I've invited Carl to dine with us next Tuesday.
Mother, you know I have class on Tuesday.
How silly of me. Well, then perhaps the two of you can have dinner alone.
Oh, well, I never say no to dinner with a beautiful lady, that is.
Do you like ham?
No, I love it.
And the family gathered to watch a videotape George Sr. had sent Lindsay and Tobias for their anniversary.
Speech, 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 speech.
The family continued to chant, speech, 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 for no one in particular.
Speech, 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 speech.
Gee, after all that, I was kind of hoping somebody would make a speech.
Speech! Speech!
I'll say something. On a very unusual Valentine's Day, cheers to Mom and Dad, to Buster and Lucille.
Don't forget my girlfriend.
To our men.
Hey, Buster. Gee, I thought you had class.
I thought you had class. I want to move in with you. I'm tired of my mom trying to control me.
Wait a minute. Are you sure you're doing this because you want to be with me and not because you want to get even with your mother?
This isn't about my mother. Besides, it's the only way I'm ever going to get her to respect me.
Buster, this is exactly why our relationship does not work.
Our relationship doesn't work?
No, not as long as you keep getting me all mixed up with your mother.
It is exactly the opposite. I'm leaving my mother for you. You're replacing my mother.
You need some time.
Oh, Lucille, too.
Buster!
So you're back.
Oh, I'm back, Buster. And I am rock steady. No more dizzies.
Lucille Austero had just returned from a month-long stay at a facility that specialized in the treatment of vertigo.
Just a minute. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Somebody will be here in a second. We're okay. We're okay. I am stable as a table. So, is there a girl in your life?
Well, I would hardly call my mother a girl, but yeah, she's still very much a part of my life.
No, I mean, someone who makes you hear music.
She mostly likes talk radio.
I mean, a girl who makes you feel romantic and also who makes you hear beautiful music. Yes.
No.
I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Start spreading the news.
Everybody thinks they're Frank Sinatra.
Today.
Maybe we could start anew.
I moved the wall a couple of inches into her penthouse. Don't think she's not over there right now plotting her revenge.
God, the new equilibrium really does, it makes the room seem tighter.
She's always a step ahead of me. That's what makes her such a worthy opponent.
Michael knew if he had any chance of getting control of the company again, he would need to charm Lucille too.
Your hair.
Can I take you for a spin?
But the spin in Michael's new car re-triggered her vertigo. Michael and Lucille too arrived to find the club nearly empty.
You know?
Although Michael would have fit in perfectly.
Yeah.
That's probably. Tell you what, Lucille, I'm going to take you dancing.
No,
Huh?
Michael, please, you have undone all of Dr. Sander Plum's work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, the reason that I showed up tonight was because I don't think that it's right for you to be dating my brother. I mean, he's met someone else, and frankly, the only reason that he asked you out tonight was because I wanted him to get the stock back from you so that I could regain control of the company. But I'd rather have my brother back, so sorry.
I understand.
Thank you. And I do not blame you for not liking the Bluths anymore.
Like the Bluths. I love the Bluths.
Why did you buy up all of our company stock?
To support you guys. I have always had a standing order to buy up any available Bluth stock.
You do know that we're about 2,000 shares short of controlling the company now, though.
Well, you could have some of mine.
Really? Would you do that?
Yeah, of course.
Well, thank you.
Actually, there is a condition.
Anything.
Call me a cab.
Ha! Because of my driving. Yes.
That was a one-time thing, Michael. It's over.
It was far from over.
Shall I put the posturepedic in the down position?
Let's elevate the knees this time.
Job was being taken out to lunch.
Read me the appetizers again.
Fried cheese with club sauce.
Oh.
Popcorn shrimp with club sauce. Chicken fingers.
Oh, stop it. You're making me dizzy.
With spicy club sauce.
No, I mean stop it.
Joe?
Michael, why don't you join us? Oh, no. I'm just helping her eat.
Oh, if you prefer privacy.
What? No. Are you kidding? I didn't even want to have lunch with her in the first place.
And so lunch continued, with both Bluth boys trying to prove they weren't interested in the women they were interested in.
When I saw those golf carts, it kind of brought back some memories.
Did you have too much club sauce on your calamari?
Job, read me the desserts.
She probably forgot her old lady glasses.
What is the matter with you, Joby?
I'm happy to read to the lovely lady. An assortment of ice creams and sorbets.
You all right with him reading to your girl?
Not my girl. Why don't you read to your girl?
Well, come on, I don't have a girl. No, thanks. Already taken care of. Thank you.
Job had just blown up a car.
The next thing I know, I'm running for my life. And all I could think was, if something were to ever happen to me, how sad I'd be, you know?
What you did to me at lunch today, you were ashamed to be with me.
No! I was ashamed to be seen with you. I like being with you.
I'm sorry, but you have no courage.
How can you say that? Shh. Thought I heard my mom. How can you say that? Sitwell's bidding on Lucille, too?
9.
First he fires me, then he steals my
Going once.
mother's best friend.
Going twice. 9. Going twice.
$10,000!
Oh, how grand.
Sold. Up from $800 to $10,000. Wow. You guys really want a new golf course. And all from non-members.
Lucille, too, was already with Job.
You look really nice.
But she was growing tired of his neediness.
I'm going to my spin class.
But you had vertigo.
And Lucille, too, showed up with Stan Sitwell, who did look a little like Edgar Winter. And one by one, they each enjoyed the activity. Also proved challenging to Stan Sitwell and Lucille, too.
Lindsay, look, Oh, Lucille too. I'm sorry. And Miss, I don't know your name.
Lucille, Sitwell, what's this?
It's our romantic getaway, Michael.
Romantic? So then the company isn't being taken over, so Lindsay doesn't have to be with Uncle Jack? Oh, Tobias, we gotta stop Lindsay. Tobias? Tobias?
How'd you like to take a nap, Baldy?
I'll handle this. She's my girlfriend, pal.
She's my girlfriend! No!
Look, I wasn't trying to sell your company, but I am now. The hell with all of you.
I'm gonna try and lowball her.
Hey!
Sally, I need to speak to Lucille too, please.
It's okay, Sally. I'll talk to Michael.
This is Lucille, too, a longtime patron of the Bluth family.
I'll be downstairs, kicking myself for not marrying you so many years ago.
Michael, do you have something for me?
Does bad news count?
There's that Bluth wit. Oh, I love your family.
Something she had demonstrated with almost every man in the Bluth family,
Making me dizzy.
with one of them actually falling for her, while she actually fell for them all, although some of that was the vertigo she suffered from.
We have to keep this
Dad?
quiet.
But not all of them. But seriously, she Buster and Job.
I need that money I lent you. I am in the middle of a campaign. I am desperate for the ad money.
You're going to get it. I just need an extension.
Why don't you go to your family?
I don't need them. What I need is you.
What are you suggesting?
No. Oh, okay. That was nasty.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Thank you.
Okay. Don't tilt your head, okay?
And that's when Michael debased himself.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna have sex with you. For money.
Did something he couldn't come back from.
Hello.
Hello.
He simply traded his shares of the Bluth company to Lucille,
yours again. I hold on to Sun Valley. It's like a pet project.
getting himself out
Thank you so much.
and giving the
Oh, no,
balance
it's
of
just-
power
There's one other thing.
to a woman who had no power of balance.
Oh, Buster! Hello!
Hello to you too.
Had he not run into someone else Lucille antagonized.
Oh, look at all this produce.
I'm juicing now. Would you like to join me?
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Honey, it's 8 a.m. somewhere. Oh, I forgot. Your mother wouldn't allow it.
I don't care what she wants. Don't care what she wants. I don't do everything she tells me.
And that's how Buster joined a family of deserters.
Let's get juiced.
and also got to have dessert.
Well, we have Lucille Austero. She's the only one who showed. I don't think that is good for us.
Nonsense. She owns the company now. She's got as much to lose as I do. And she's a dear friend. I'll do it myself, though. I need this to go well.
And so it was Lucille who did the questioning of her new star witness, although she was clearly green at screening witnesses.
Thank you so much for coming to be my witness. You're such a large shareholder. Oh, I made a pun.
Oh, how could I not do it for my oldest friend? Oh, now I've gone and done a double.
A double, like your pre-surgery chin.
Or your post-breakfast drink. Oh, I wish you'd come to my rehab clinic. But anything to help that Keystone Cop family of yours.
Keystone Cops. Your references are as fresh as the wallpaper in the room of that pretend child you've had all these years. But my friend...
You're right. I shouldn't joke. None of your family showed up, you poor thing. This is such a black mark on all of you.
You should know about black marks. Your pillow must look like a Rorschach test. Not that there'd be anyone to see it. So, as I was saying...
But unfortunately, their 30-year passive-aggressive dance was losing some of its passive.
As if everybody in this room couldn't tell how jealous and conniving you are, my dear Lucille.
Oh, what I knew was that you were stealing for years. We all did. That's why nobody was surprised when you stole that boat.
And I knew you couldn't wait to get your liver-spotted claws into my company.
Says the woman whose liver can be spotted from outer space.
No further questions!
No further answers! Am I done?
Oh, that's gotta be our treasure chest.
Buster.
My mother's gone away, and I thought you've always been like a...
girlfriend.
Not what I was gonna say. Anyways, I was over there, and my friend's over here, and I thought maybe I should just move in. Because I love to hear all about your medications and ailments and whatnot. Is that baby toe of yours still crawling over the others like a weird weed?
Oh, Buster, how sweet of you to remember.
Oh, it's one of my night terrors.
But listen, Buster, before I invite you into my arms, my bedroom, my bathtub with the railing, I have to ask you something. Are you ready to let go of your mother?
Buster thought he was, although there was one ominous sign.
I'm ready for that, Lucille.
Did you hear it?
Wait, did you just drop the 2 after my name?
Oh, I hope not. That would be creepy.
It was. While Buster's days were spent trying to get his mother to love him, his nights were consumed with getting his lover to mother him.
Just in time. I hope you are in the mood for a hot tomato.
Soup? Those little grilled cheese sandwiches on the side?
Buster, that was innuendo. My lord, it's like we're speaking different languages here.
No, it's not. It is working. I'm getting hungry.
Voila.
Okay. Is this another one of those nights where nothing is as it seems and there's no cream pie for dessert?
Only Toledo, Buster. Sometimes I think I'm nothing but a horn and a hard art to you.
What happened to innuendo? Let's do it quick.
It's an old restaurant.
Oh, a restaurant? I don't care if it's old. Look who I'm dating. Let's go there. Let's go there now.
Buster, you can either be a son or a lover. And right now, you're no good to me as a lover.
Maybe you're right. Maybe this has been wrong from the start. So, Mom.
Buster was being kicked out, Herbert Love's opponent in that race. And although she denied it was the reason for her adopting an Hispanic high school student, it was undeniable that she knew what cultural buttons to push to win their hearts with a shrill feathered creature.
You look marvelous in that. Look.
God, I can't believe how much I've missed the feel of anything that isn't hemp.
And try this one. Isn't that funny? I used to wear that with the captain. And I was...
Tennille?
And not make eye contact. Yes! Oh, what am I going to do? Cut it down for my foster child?
Oh, look what I made you.
Oh, I love it. It's glittery, like me.
Lindsay was no stranger to making campaign posters, having made several in her 7th grade class president campaign against Sally Sitwell. Sally ultimately proved successful with a more fact-based campaign.
A couple of tiny notes, hon. There are 2 S's in Congress, and I just call myself
Lucille 1. I'm so sorry.
No, just
Lucille. But I love it. Oh, I wish you'd officially work for my campaign. We could make such a difference.
Well, Marky says that's not the way we should make change. Oh, speaking of, do you mind if I go through your couch cushions? I'm sort of playing hooky from Big.
Oh, honey, I wish you'd take the rest of this tres leche cake. It's from a dear Hispanic supporter, and I'll never get it into the bay in one piece.
Honestly, Lucille, too, you've been like a mother to me. Except kind and loving and willing to let me eat.
Somebody help!
And he hears something awful.
Why don't you get away? You're hopelessly hopeless! Oh! Stop the chicken! Somebody help!
Lucille, too!
And Tobias ends up being a superhero after all.
Or Alicia, either one. This woman's been attacked by an ostrich.
Tobias got a new girlfriend.
To Lucille, too's
There's my hero. You know, the doctor said if that bird had gotten through my second layer of makeup, it could have done permanent damage to my skin. And I want to repay you. You're a doctor, and you're out of work.
Oh.
How would you like to come work for me at Austerity?
The rehab center. That's yours?
Well, my brother Argyle runs it day to day, but we are so understaffed. You'd be such a gift. It would only pay $120,000 a year to start. What do you say?
Tobias, whose girlfriend had nearly sold her body in front of him, knew that everyone at some time has to give up an old dream. But this wasn't the time.
No.
And that's when he suddenly did.
We have to keep this quiet.
Dad? No.
Hi.
Don't say I'm down here.
Right here.
Hey.
What's going on?
I just came back to get some suits, so I can look like the uptight, dishonest, cheating boob that I am.
Well, I never said boob. Although you are in the wrong Lucille's apartment, so unless you're looking for a Bob Mackie original, could be some truth to the cheating part.
Yeah, well, I was in the desert and I've lost my sense of direction.
Hey, where are you going? Dad! Hi!
It's Michael Bluth.
Who is this?
Oh, this is my baby brother, Argyle. And here's the family joke. I'm a tall drink of water, and he's the chaser.
And the chaser wanted to be a producer.
Here's another joke. You owe my sister $700,000, and I'm going to chase you down until you pay up. And if you don't pay up by the 4th, you're going to be washing up with the rest of the broken piñatas on the 5th.
Oh, hello.
And that's when Buster saw the woman he'd come for.
I'm sorry. I have to take care of something. It's Lucille, too. I've been looking for you.
Buster, you look different. Something's happened to you.
Yes, I've been with a black woman.
I was talking about your hand.
Oh, this huge thing? Yeah, it's new. Of course, the week after I got it, the 6 came out. You can play a flute with that one. It comes with a flute. But I'm not here about that. I'm here about this.
What is this?
Oh, just pictures of Herbert Love with a lady of the night. I want you to humiliate him and win the election.
That's my wig.
Lucille, too. I've got great news. I'm finally available to become your campaign manager.
Oh, that's lovely, dear. But I found someone more qualified than you.
Hello, Lindsay.
Sally.
It was Sally Sitwell, a woman who'd once been Lindsay's rival.
It's been a while.
How is she more qualified than me?
She has integrity. And look at this hair. Look at this beautiful long hair.
I made you a banner. Look, I can really help this campaign.
You already have, more than you know. Now, give her a little show and tell.
Not a word
How dare you?
Lucille,
Did you think I wouldn't find out?
I was going to cut you in. I was trying to protect you so they wouldn't link you to it, but it turns out that we can't afford to build it anyway.
Build what?
The wall in Mexico, the high wall. What were you talking about?
I was talking about you giving money to Herbert Love in his campaign against me.
Oh, no. That was to get Love to support the wall. Oh, I tell you, I've been all over the place on this one.
I can't be running a company that's building a wall I campaigned against.
Listen to me. It's taken care of. I just ran into Michael. He's got Love against the wall. It's done. It's going to be in the speech tonight. It's over.
It better be, or I'll talk about it in my speech tonight.
Oh, no, please. No, you can't do that.
You can't stop me. Now, I've got a stair card to wave from, and I can't be seen with you.
Because I'm fat. It's because I am fat. You think I'm a fat person?
You are such a drama queen. Is she drunk?
No.
It's pills. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yes.
That is unacceptable. Patients doing pills on a literal pile of garbage. That's not what we're about at austerity. You're putting austerity in jeopardy. You're out.
No, don't fire me. I'm on a work release program. If you fire me, then I have to go back to prison. I can't go to prison. And you're investing in this show. What if we get killer notices?
We'll talk about it on Monday. Now get rid of her before someone sees her with that camera phone. We'll have those nowadays.
What's this? And that's when she found the latest of her things that had been claimed. He'd actually acquired it earlier that night when he was polling for Lucille 2.
She's claimed you.
Oh!
Yeah.
I didn't realize how heavy these rings are.
Yeah.
But I thought you were gonna kiss me, and I panicked.
I was gonna kiss you. I didn't even try to do it that time.
So, it's let's take a tumble with old money bags, right? And she'll be so grateful that she'll walk away from $700,000.
No. It would absolutely not be a gift. This would still be a loan, okay? However, my lovemaking would be, you know.
What? What, Michael? What were you gonna say?
Something that I would never be able to take back. But I didn't want that to happen. Now listen, you want this as much as I do. As much as I want this extension, 2 different thises. Now, you own a company that I helped to build. It was all of my hard work. This is something you have to do, because if you don't, I can't be held responsible for what I might do.
But Michael wasn't the only Bluth who had a run-in.
Chicken for that.
You're the chicken, and not a spring one, I might add.
After talking to Lucille, too.
How dare you say that to me?
That he was so ashamed of.
Chick. Oh! Chick.
It was an impression that not only cost him his last shirt.
Are you all right?
Hey, gang, does Buster's mannequin look like
Judy Garland.
Is it Lucille too?
Why is she smiling?
This isn't a mannequin. This is the happiest corpse I've ever seen.